This video is going to show you how you could find some course programming for a two-year degree. I'm going to show you Iowa Western, and then I'm going to show you a different college as well. So for example, if I know I want to go straight into a two-year degree program, one of the first things you should do to figure out what courses might be right for you is to find some schools with that program. If you know what program you want, you should look up that school and find their course programming. If you don't know, I'm going to show you some ideas on how you could find that. So let's say I'm interested in doing dental hygiene. So first I could look at Iowa Western and I could think, well, do they have any dental hygiene programs? So for Iowa Western specifically, if you want to look up any classes that they offer, you're going to hit academics. If you go to I just typed in IWCC and found and clicked the first option. It'll take you to their academics page. It has lots of different tabs here for you to look at, and then it gives you different career paths. So it shows you all the various two-year programs or other that you could look for. So I know the dental hygiene's in the health field. One thing I do like about Iowa Western is it has a really good definition of all the different types of certifications and programming that they offer, especially down here. If you're like, well, what are the difference between the types of degrees or certificates? It kind of goes top down in terms of stature. So I see here that we have a dental hygiene program that's an AAS. That tells me it's Associates of Applied Sciences. So I'm going to hit the dental hygiene AAS. It tells you about the program, tells you about the job, tells you about wages. Then down here it gives me an example course roster selection, so I can see all the different types of courses that I would take. The next step for you would be to look at, okay, what are those not so career specific classes? You really don't want to take classes in high school that are super career specific. Those types of courseworks are going to be better to take at your college campus, because those are going to be the ones that are going to be more difficult to transfer, just because they're each going to have their own expectations and competencies for you to have before you graduate with those programs. So the safest route to take is to take more general education courses, and those are going to look like this: public speaking, composition, human anatomy and physiology, microbiology could be an option. And then I know down here it has pretty specific coursework until I get to like this intro to psychology. That would be a good one to take as well. So those would be the classes specifically if you're going to Iowa Western that you could take in high school for free and not have to worry about taking those classes when you get out of your program. It looks here like that would save you almost a whole semester of coursework to do that. Let's say I don't want to go to Iowa Western, I want to go someplace else. I just typed in dental hygiene programs in Iowa, and I'm seeing a list of all the different options. Oh, DMAC. Maybe I'm interested in going to DMAC for their dental hygiene program, but could I take some courses at Iowa Western in advance? What I would do is go to DMAC, and usually their course programming is going to be in an academics tab because you're looking for your academic stuff. So I'm going to click on my academics tab, and I am figuring this out the same way that you are. I haven't been on DMAC's website in a while. So it looks like they have guided pathways here as well. You can also go on here and see programs and majors. I'm going to go over here in my programs and majors and see what I can find. I could probably click the health and sciences. Good, and it takes me to a list. I know dental hygiene. Let's go straight to the D's and see what that brings for us. And I see, oh, there's a dental hygiene AAS. That sounds like just what I saw at Iowa Western. So I'm going to go, and DMAC has a little different setup, still pretty similar. What can I do? What do I like about DMAC? Different testimonials, etc. As I scroll down, I don't see a program course guide. That's interesting. DMAC program information, complete options, interesting. Programs, learn more about the Last Dollar Scholar. Well, Oh, here, over here. Requirements. Professors contact virtual tour about this program, the dental assistant program. So let's look at requirements. I think that might give me what I want. Here's all of the program entrance requirements. This is going to be really good stuff because if you have to have certain college courses taken before you can apply to programs, those are the types of programmings that you want to get done prior to going to college. So that's exactly what I wanted to find here. It gives me all of my information about what I need in order to get into the program. But here I see a list of classes. So it looks like I need to have some sort of placement test. I need to complete some bios and health sciences and anatomies and physiologies. I need to complete some intro to general chemistries and some microbiology. So I could definitely do that. Those could be courses that you could take. And then it gives me some recommended high school courses down here. But then I'm still not finding exactly what I want. So I'm going to hit the dental assistance program and see if that gives me a course guide. Still not seeing a course guide. Let's go to about this program. And this is just kind of the troubleshooting you're going to have to do is you try to find, like, just keep clicking on stuff. Like, where is the information that I want? Do I have to, you know, contact people? Sometimes you have to contact people. I'm kind of surprised I'm not finding a program course guide here. There we go. Graduation requirements. So this is where I'm going to find all of those things as well. And these are once you're in the program. But if you look down here, here's what I want to see. Here are options. So I need to select 3 credits from option 1, and I need to select 3 credits from option 2. And keep in mind, 1 class is a credit. So these are fundamentals of oral communication. That's like public speaking. These are human work relations or introduction to psychology. You can easily take those as well in our program. So those are the types of things. We need general writing course. We need, which would be like comp classes and all those entrance requirements. So those are the kind of things you're going to want to know. What do I need to take in order to get out? So now that I have that information, I could talk with my counselor about taking that public speaking and composition and taking some of those human anatomy and physiology classes in that intro to psychology class, and then I would be that much farther ahead. Okay.